Hi guys, this is Angela with Windows and Waves. I am going to talk about herb supplements, medications that we all may or may not be taking while in withdrawal / recovery. But first, this is Windows and Waves. If you haven't been here before, we talk about benzodiazepine, dependency, withdrawal, survival, all of that great stuff. It's mostly my experiences plus other people's experiences and some of the articles I read that may be of interest to those of us who are in recovery. So I came up with this topic because a lot of people are dead set against taking anything while they're in recovery. I think because I didn't know that benzos were going to knock me down the way they did. I had no idea that this was even a thing when I first got shut off cold turkey. I didn't know that I shouldn't be on Wellbutrin and Zoloft daily, which I am, but I am afraid to not be at this point. It's been 25, 26 months since my cold turkey, and I don't know if my body could handle coming off of it at this point. So that's my experience. But I decided to take a look at an article from the World Benzodiazepine Awareness Day.org group. An article is called GABAergic Substances That May Cause Reactions or Setbacks in the Benzo Injured. So there's three different subcategories here, which I think are very interesting, and it might be good for me to just go through the list for everyone. And that way, if you didn't know you need to possibly stay away from it or pay attention to how it affects you, you will now. So the first being just substances with neurotoxins, medication, supplements, stuff like that. So oregano oil, it's not good, and it's in a lot of things. It's in chili pepper mix. They put it on sub sandwiches. You gotta be really careful. Some anticonvulsants are GABAergic activity or similar mechanism of the actions of a benzodiazepine. Always research pharmacological profile of these types of medications. LND or low dose naltrexone. I can tell you, I didn't know this until I read it today. And ironically, I was on naltrexone when I came off of the benzos because I had a really bad drinking problem. And naltrexone can help with alcohol recovery. But it's not good for those of us who are in recovery. And I had stopped taking naltrexone because I was starting to feel pretty confident that I wasn't going to drink anymore. However, there's a wedding coming with part of my family, and my family likes to drink during celebrations, and I like to drink with them. So I started taking my naltrexone the other day because I figured if I can get back on track with the naltrexone, I'll be in better shape when we get to the wedding. Well, the day after I took it, I thought I got affected by some stain on a piece of wood, and I'm starting to question whether it was the naltrexone. So got to stay away from that one. Lidocaine, baclofen, penicillin, fluorocotwin, alcohol, valerian of any kind, passion flower, lemon balm, skullcap, kava, chamomile, which just blew me away because it's so highly regarded as a mild tranquilizer. I thought maybe it would be good, but evidently it's not. Progesterone and estrogen, which I am not in the need of yet, but there will be a day. Saffron extract, magnesium. I know that magnesium can help some people, and in other situations, it makes it worse. It's one of those ones like THC that you just have to, I guess, try to find out. Let's see. The next subcategory is, and some of these are going to repeat themselves, is GABAeric herbs and supplements. And to stay away from skullcap, both American and Chinese, salvia, polygaga, asarum, acorus, magnolia, white peony, Dioscorea, Peoria, valerian, which we just said, passion flower, kava, L-thyrine, which is found in a lot of calming supplements like Zen Mind, progesterone med creams. This one is still controversial. Some people do really well with and others don't. GABA supplements are not typically useful as they don't cross the blood-brain barrier, but also because problem in benzodiazepine neuroadaptation and withdrawal is not one of lack of GABA, it's one of lack of receptors to properly utilize the GABA. And it may even be more complex than that, as experts are unsure about the exact mechanism by which protracted withdrawal reactions and or setbacks occur. I just saw somebody on Facebook saying that they had started taking that and things had gotten a lot easier. And I think it's just like the magnesium and the THC. I think we all have a little bit different chemical makeups, and some things work for some of us and others don't. And then the last subcategory is other substances that will interact or have interaction potential. Marijuana. And I've talked about that in another episode. Opiates, which I think is a no-brainer. Other antibiotics, I would say stay away from Cipro. Cipro's evil before benzos. It's even worse after. Other hormones such as testosterone. Any psychiatric drug, even seemingly low doses of SSRIs or SNRIs. Other antidepressants, stimulants, antipsychotics, anti-anxiety agents, mood stabilizers, and other anti-anxiety agents, etc. Epinephrine, which is what's in lidocaine, and other dental numbing drugs. Over-the-counter decongestant nasal sprays like Flonase and stuff like that, I would stay away from. And then over-the-counter oral decongestants such as Sudafed and anything with ephedrine in it, I would stay away from that. Corticosteroids, all forms, oral, topical, nasal, etc. Caffeine. I gotta tell you, caffeine is one that I will not give up. And if it's affecting me, so be it. I have horrible headaches from caffeine often if I don't take it. So there's that. Hold on here. Pull it back. So caffeine, MSG, and other preservative and food dyes. MSG has been reported to have neurotoxic effects. MSG gave me headaches before I started taking benzos. MSG is evil. I don't even understand why people would want to use MSG when you have the opportunity to just use more herbs and spices. So that kind of sucks. And then artificial sugars like aspartame. You should stay away from those anyway. They preserve your insides. They're not good for you. So it says that the World Benzo Awareness Day group was contacted by someone who had been symptom-free for 2 years post-benzodiazepine withdrawal, who reported a setback from ingesting artificial sugar. They reported that it would cause a reactivation of their previous withdrawal symptoms. That's horrible. That should be enough right there not to take those. So that's the end of that article. But like I said, I think we all have a different chemical makeup, so different things will help others. And I'm not going to get off of my Wellbutrin and Zoloft. I know that my body needs more serotonin and dopamine production because of some of the silly things I did in my youth. And I'm afraid that if I go off of it, it's going to make me miserable. If you have any questions or you'd like the source of the article or anything along those lines, please comment down below. If you found this video informative, like it, and subscribe to my page. All right, this is Angela with Windows and Waves. Hope you're all surviving.